Hi, everybody. My name is Frenzy, and I am bringing you PC gaming news daily for January 27th, 2025. Today, we're covering the GDC, the Game Developer Conference, saying that a lot more PC developers plan on publishing and putting their games on PC. We're talking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as well as GTA 6, and how it could cost $100. Or will it? It's probably clickbait. But tune in as we go over all this news and more. Come on in. According to a recent Game Developer Conference survey reported by Tweaktown, something really interesting is that over 80% of the game developers surveyed said they are now making games for PC right now. That's a lot, but just for some perspective, you'll see that last year only 66% of the respondents said the same thing, that they were developing games for PC. That's a pretty big jump. And if you look back at some of the older data, you can see it's continually gone up year over year. So that's pretty exciting that more and more game developers are realizing that PC is a place that you want to be. It makes sense, right? With access to modding communities, with stronger hardware and more opportunity and more platforms to put the game on, there's a lot of benefits to put games on PC. And again, most people now have controllers for PC. So even if your game is rather controller centric, you can play on PC just as easily. So there's a lot of benefits to be on PC, and it is kind of nice to see that we've got a lot of opportunity now for new PC games coming in, with more and more developers developing their games for PC. After a bit of a delay, we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth making its way over to PC, as reported by PC Gamer. According to the Steam's DB page, it's peaking out at about 40,000, which is not bad for a Final Fantasy game. Again, this compares to Final Fantasy 16, which peaked out at about 27,000. So a little bit more, over 10,000 users playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is good news. Previously, it had been discussed that Square Enix has hoped to bring over more PC games quicker to the PC rather than using timed exclusives, which is really nice to see, right? Time exclusives seem to be the bane of PC gamers' existence, but the fact that we're getting games from Microsoft, from Sony, Square Enix, and pretty much every publisher now is really exciting news. And hopefully, the game doing pretty well on PC is a sign of more good things to come. Last but not least, we have Grand Theft Auto 6 news. And for those of you that don't know, GTA 6 hasn't formally been announced on PC, but it's pretty much assumed, like all the other previous titles from Rockstar in recent memory, it will get a PC edition. It's just a matter of it's going to be 6 months, a year, hopefully not much longer than that. Traditionally, they haven't gone too much longer than that. Doesn't seem like it'll be a day one release based on all the information we have now, but some of the speculation around GTA 6 has been that it might cost $100 in its base price at release. Again, a lot of games lately have been using kind of early access, getting earlier access to the game by a few days and just charging you more money for it. Preying on our FOMO, which is, pretty easy to do, especially with such an anticipated game like this. But there was some speculation that the actual base game might be $100 as kind of a barrier to entry. That would be a lot of money. Apparently, the game has cost a lot of money to develop. So maybe that would be one way they could recoup costs. But one of the analysts had discussed that's probably not super likely. Again, the higher price you put the game at, the less likely that some people will be willing to buy it, or they're more likely to wait for a sale in the future to buy it. And this happens all the time with Steam sales and other games. You may not wait for it to, you may not buy it at the price at launch, but when it reduces in price, then you'll buy it. But probably have the best possible launch, I would expect a $70 game and then some kind of early access high price to get in like a few days early. The thing is, they want you in the game so that you can buy and spend money on what we assume is going to be microtransactions. The previous GTA 5 has had what was I think called shark cards, where you could spend real money to get millions of potential dollars in game. 5M, which was kind of like the GTA roleplay variant, offshoot of GTA, has actually been purchased by Rockstar or 2K. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe something coming in with that, potential microtransactions. This game could be certainly rife with microtransactions, right? Whether it's just selling currency or actually cosmetics as well in the game. So my likely guesses as well is that $70 makes sense, and then they'll probably get you on the hook with something else in the game as well when they add the multiplayer component, whether it's there at launch or later, like some of the other GTA and Rockstar titles have had previously. But we'll see. Hopefully not. $100 is a lot of money. Thank you so much for watching the first inaugural PC Gaming News Daily for January 27th, 2025. Again, I am Ferenci. I'll be bringing you daily updates and videos. My plan is to release at least one short, giving you very quick hits. And then if you want a little bit more in-depth information and just kind of giving some opinions, as well as taking it in a little bit slower of pace, you can watch a little bit of these longer videos. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear what you have to say about this and any other news stories that you can think worthy. I just kind of pick stories that I think are interesting throughout the course of the day. Unfortunately, with a time limitation, usually that ends up to being maybe 3 or 4, as it kind of stands. But if you find this interesting and maybe you want me to cover more topics, let me know. But thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.